During this video segment, I want to show you how you can set up letter and email templates within DonorTrack. So if I go to DonorTrack and let's say I go to the reports area and I would like to find a listing of all people or send an email or a letter to all people that want to receive the Crusader Weekly. So we'll search by that. Notice there's 72 results. And then notice I can do all these different tasks. But the two I want to look at in this video is the letters and the email. So what I can do is I can generate a letter using a predefined letter that I've already created with the letter and email template, or I could start with a blank body, starting from scratch, and I could create it in here. And the nice thing is, when you generate these letters, then it will have do a mail merge for you. Or let's go back once again, and we'll generate that report. I can do the same thing with the email. I can choose either a blank body, or I can choose one of these previously created letters. So if I choose this one right here, I'll continue with this thank you gift, and notice what it's going to do then is it's going to say, Dear Mike and Susan, or Dear James, or whoever, thank you for your generous gift of $500. So how you create those letters is it's going to be in the tools area, letter templates, and this is for either letters or emails. So you can create these templates one time. So let's say that we want to create a template for thank you letter for the auction donations. And so then in the letter itself, I'm going to say dear. And instead of saying Dear School Supporter, which is kind of generic, we can actually put in their name. See, all these fields here, you can do a mail merge with those. So I'm going to say Dear First Name. And by the way, if they are a business, instead of first name, instead of saying Dear Mike, it's going to say Dear ABC Corporation. And then I can go ahead and type in my text that I might want to enter. So instead of typing that out, I actually have some text in Word that I want to put in here. Thank you for your generous gift for the 2013 or 17 harvest auction. And maybe instead of this, I want to say generous gift of X dollars. So I can come in here and put in the amount and enter that in as well. And I can close it. Thank you. Auction team. And you can enter any information you want to. Notice you can do some formatting here. So if you wanted to boldface this as an example, you can do Control B or click on this. There's a number of different icons you can use here. If you want to center text or left justify, indent in, indent back, and so forth. So let's go ahead and save this now. And so now let's go ahead and generate a report again. And I'm going to actually choose from the auction itself. So we're going to do 2,000 auction gifts, and let's generate a report. So it looks like only one person gave to that. Not real exciting, I guess. But let's go ahead and generate our letters for this. And I will choose the auction donations, click continue. And this looks good. Let's go ahead and generate our letter. And so now notice that it has their names and puts in the dollar amount itself and so forth. And if there was more than one in the search results, which you very likely would have, there will be a page break in between each of them. And by the way, this is actually printing from a web browser. So if you want to make sure that what you'll want to do is make sure you get rid of the headers and footers that you might have on your web browser. You can click here for instructions how to take that out. So I can go ahead and print that and so forth. So again, rather than having to develop that over and over, if you want to be able to use this each year, you could just override this and just change it from 2017 to 18 for the next year and so forth. So that's how you can use the letter templates within DonorTrack.